Hey guys, so in this video I just want to talk about an advertising criteria, something to keep in the back of your head or in front of your eyes, on your whiteboard or on your screen every time you're running campaigns. These are some numbers you want to keep in mind, okay? So I'm just going to throw these off the top of my head, and the reason I do things off the top of my head is because what actually stays on the top of your head is what's actually crucial and most important. The rest is just fluff and it's not too needed. So I'm going to tell you what really matters, what you need to know about your campaign, what you're looking to achieve, and these are the deciding factors of a winning campaign. So when starting up a campaign, you want to be running a page post engagement ads, okay? Page post engagement campaigns, you only want to run $5 ad sets, okay? So for each ad set you want to run $5. When using the newspaper theme, the most converting platform is actually desktop, and that's proven after hundreds of thousands of dollars in testing. The best countries that perform are actually US, UK, Canada. For me, US has actually been #1. Okay, and then these two are always worth testing, right? Per each campaign, you just want to run 3 ads, okay? You want to run 3 ads. These are the ad images, these are your variables. You want to test 3 different ads, okay? And no more than that, because there's endless variables, okay? Endless amount of ads you could actually create to test, but that would take too much of your time, so cut it short at 3 ads, okay? And let's talk about the results of this campaign, okay? So this is the criteria when starting off the campaign. Now, actually, the one thing we want to talk about is when to actually drive traffic. So when doing your research, you want to look at articles which are already trending on Facebook, okay? Articles already running on FB, or articles blowing up on other platforms, right? Now, what's a good article on Facebook? Well, if it has over 10,000 shares, then this article is worth running. Equals run this shit out of this, okay? Now, I just look at shares really, because when there's a lot of shares, there's a lot of comments, there's a lot of likes, okay? Shares is the biggest engagement, it's the most you can ask of a person on Facebook. It's the highest commitment really, I think, before asking for their money, because you just click comment, you do at obviously you do at your own will, but it's not a big deal. Why? Because no one really sees it unless you tag someone. But sharing, you're actually putting your name behind it, you're putting it onto your profile. So sharing is a big deal. So once you find a campaign with over like 10,000 shares, know that this is an article to run, and don't complicate it much further than that. Of course, the content criteria, that's another thing that's been covered in the content module. And now once we start driving traffic, here's the results we're looking for. If CPC to link equals less than 10 cents, okay, if CPC to link equals less than 10 cents and you are not breaking even or near breaking even, and you are not profiting, breaking even or even near breaking even, then you kill campaign. Because look, once you get to 10 cents, okay, once you get to 10 cents cost per click, and from there it starts going lower. Once you hit 6 cents cost per click, and if you can't turn a campaign profitable from there, or it's not even breaking even or even near breaking even, then there's just no point running this campaign. It shows no potential, because I've run campaigns before where my start off cost per click has been 19 cents, but it still turned a profit for me, because whatever's to run within $5 you will see a profit. But I've also covered this criteria in many other places, in webinar trainings, etc. However, let me dive a bit more deeper into this, okay? And of course, afterwards I'm going to be showing you with some live setups and some real optimization in front of you to see what it actually takes, what I look at when I optimize, and when is the right time to actually kill a campaign. Okay, so CPC to link is less than 10 cents, and even still you're not profiting or breaking even or even near breaking even, then you have to kill the campaign. Now if CPC now disregard CPC. If you are profiting or breaking even, then optimize following optimization module and maintain same budget for 48 hours before scaling. So you can just you can just screenshot this once this notepad is filled out, and this is a nice checklist for you to work by further down the line. Okay, now if you spend $5 and make a straight loss, $0, then kill campaign. Okay, if you spend $5 and make between $1 to $4, take a look at your CPC link. If this is less than 10 cents, maintain same budget for 40 hours. If you spend $5 and make between $1 to $4, take a look at your CPC link. If this is less than 10 cents, maintain same budget for 48 hours. And then, take a look at it from there. Then either you're going to optimize it or you're going to kill it. Of course, if the numbers, you don't turn a profit, or if the numbers are just getting worse, or if they're just staying the same, then you're either going to optimize it, see what happens again 48 hours later, or simply, you kill it, right? Okay, so 48 hours, you optimize, and if that doesn't work, you simply just kill it, right? Okay, now these are the main things you need to know. From here, everything's basic. Once you start seeing the numbers, it starts making sense. The reason I say if it's less than 10 cents, the reason I say if the cost per click to link is less than 10 cents and you're still not profiting, kill it, is because how low are you really going to get it? It's really hard to get it down to 1 cent, 2 cents. You can implement retargeting, you can run to third world countries, but that's not what we want to be doing. And for that reason, once I see that a campaign is just not working for me below 10 cents per cost per, at cost per click, at 10 cents, if it's not working for me, then I really don't see it working for me. Further down the line, I just kill it and move on to the next campaign. Main thing is, avoid emotional attachment. Now, screenshot this page, use this as a nice little checklist. Rewatch this video. Of course, I went through it a little bit slowly. I was breaking up a few times, but this is the real breakdown, and this is very vague, but it's as simple as this. And the reason I put it like this is just because you take a look at this, you get a rough idea, and when you actually start seeing the numbers, all of it starts to make sense itself. Just you need to know in your head that you don't want to burn all your money, and there's an abundance of content, and you won't land on your winner immediately. And knowing that, you know when to stop, you know when to pull the plug, you know when to move on, or you also know when to optimize and scale a campaign. So just use this criteria roughly to get by, and apart from that, let's dive straight into the next videos and actually start focusing on setting up our campaigns.